So, where were you living before moving to Napoli?
Before moving to Napoli, I was in Vancouver, my hometown, for the year before, but actually in the summer I was a little around Europe, in France and in Belgium. I was there all summer, and then I just decided to come to Naples.
So what brings you actually to Naples? There are so many cities in Italy. Why?
I've always been attracted to things that most people don't like, in a way. I don't know.
Are you saying that a lot of people don't really like Napoli?
Okay, well, whenever you're outside of Italy, and even in Italy, people just complain, Naples, like it sounds like a terrible place. And I don't know, for example, I had been in Canada most of my life, and everyone has always been like, wow, Canada's great. And I didn't feel at home there, so I thought to myself, maybe everyone hates Naples and I'll love it. And it's true.
Yeah, has been Naples good to you?
Naples has been great to me. I haven't had any problems, knock on wood. But yeah, everything has been great so far. It hasn't been easy, but it could have been a lot harder.
But did you come to Naples to find a job, to make your experiences, to travel? What was the reason?
So the reason I came to Naples was... Man, I have no idea.
Did you had some troubles with the language? Do you speak Italian?
My Italian's pretty good. It could be a lot better.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak well. I speak Romanian, English, French, and you could say Italian now. A bit of Spanish and Portuguese, but it gets really mixed up with Italian, so...
Did you feel did you sometimes feel uncomfortable between Italians in Italy and Naples? Do you feel accepted, or is it hard for a foreigner to fit in?
Not hard at all. Neapolitans are very friendly, very, very friendly. They'll consider you part of their family from day one.
Could you recommend this city to a Canadian, to someone else?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there aren't enough tourists in the city. It's really crazy. It's definitely the most beautiful city I've ever seen. Full of churches, even if you're not religious, they're so beautiful.
What's behind this face? These choices?
I kind of grew up traveling, and I've always been in different places. I mean, my parents moved. I moved somewhere alone for university. I went on exchange for a year. I spent a summer in South America learning Spanish. I mean, it's just something that's always happened. So once you started, it's kind of hard to stop.
I mean, could you tell us about your best and your worst moments in Napoli?
The worst was probably after working for almost 2 months in the hostel. Another worker there stole my credit card. It's a long story. Everything ended up being okay, but it was pretty much in that moment that I had to leave the hostel, run around. Luckily, some of my friends took me in. I stayed with them for a bit. And then I escaped to a farm like 2 hours east of here, and that ended up being another horror story, but you know, hey, I'm alive. The best moment was probably there was a party in the Vomero district of Naples, and it's called Notte Bianca. So it's like white nights, and it was this party that was going on all night, full of people. And I remember and it was maybe 2 a.m. and there was amazing music, and all my friends were there, and it was warm, and we were just dancing, and I could see the whole city from above. And that was one of the moments when I told myself, like, I need to stay here. I love this place.